Hi, I'm Dr. Bradley Nelson, author of The Emotion Code. In this series called the Emotion Code Toolkit, I'm going to give you the practical techniques that will enable you to find and release your own emotional baggage. In my many years of research, I have found that getting rid of your emotional baggage is the key to creating better relationships for yourself, better health for yourself, and more abundance for yourself. To help you understand the impact that emotional baggage can have on you, we need to talk a little bit about your body. If you look at your hand looks solid. But if you were to magnify your hand 1,000,000 times or so, you'd see that your hand is actually made mostly of energy and empty space. Your body is an energy field. You are a body of pure energy, a being of pure energy. Now, we can measure thoughts electronically, and we can measure emotions as well. And every emotion has its own particular vibration. So anger is a different frequency of vibration than grief. And grief is different from sadness. They're all different. But as you have lived through your life and you've experienced intense emotional times, on a quantum level, what happened during those times was that your body was literally feeling this vibration of whatever it was, anger or resentment or sadness or grief. And during those times when you're feeling that emotion so powerfully, your whole body can take on that vibration. And sometimes that emotion, that energy, that vibration is too powerful, it's too much for your body to really take and process. And so the emotional energy can become trapped in the body. And that forms a little ball of emotional energy from about the size of a baseball to about the size of a softball. And these energies can lodge anywhere in your body. And having them then disrupts how you function, how you feel, and how you live the rest of your life. When you have a trapped emotion, it affects you in two ways. A trapped emotion will affect you physically because there is a distorting force that a trapped emotion will cause on the energy field of your body. And because your body really is nothing more than an energy field, when you distort the energy field of the body, you're ultimately distorting the tissues of the body themselves. You're interfering with the chemical reactions in that area of the body. You're interfering with the blood flow to some degree and the lymph flow to some degree, and you're interfering with the flow of energy, the chi energy, the acupuncture energy in that area. That's why trapped emotions are the #1 most common cause of physical pain. 90% of all the physical pain that people have is actually caused by trapped emotions that are in that area causing that pain. But they also have another effect on us. What we believe now is that when you have a trapped emotion, that part of your body that is housing that energy is literally feeling that vibration or feeling that emotion 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so when you release a trapped emotion of anger or resentment or frustration or whatever it might be, you're literally freeing your body tissues from feeling that energy. And this is a reason why releasing emotional baggage changes how people think, and it can change how you think and how you feel. It can change what you attract into your life, and that's why this is such an important thing for you to do. So how can you identify trapped emotions that are in your body? The only way that you can do it is by tapping into your own subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is the part of you that digests your meals and keeps your heart beating and your lungs breathing and your food digesting. That part of you knows what emotional baggage you have. It knows when that emotional baggage occurred, who was involved, it knows everything about it. How do we tap into the subconscious mind, though? How can we ask questions? We use muscle testing. And I'm going to teach you today a very simple form of muscle testing that we call the elbow test. Here's how it works. Bring your elbow on either hand into your side. And with your other hand, you can grab your fist or you can grab your wrist, either way. And what I'd like you to do now is say something that is true or congruent. Let me give you something. Say the word yes. Say the word yes, and then gently press down on your arm and see if that arm wants to stay strong. Now say the word no. say the word no, no. Press down on your arm, no, and you'll see that there will be a change there. Now, if you don't see that change, if your forearm doesn't weaken there and drop, it means that you are using too much force. So just allow your body to relax a little bit more. So what you can do is you can simply ask this question: do I have a trapped emotion that needs to be released? And muscle test that. The answer will be yes or no. What we do now is we use a chart of emotions, and here you can see the chart. This chart has 60 emotions in it. It's divided up into 2 columns and 6 rows. We identify the trapped emotion by first identifying what column it's in. So let's ask, is this trapped emotion in column A? I get a yes answer. I could ask, is it in column B? I get a weak response. That's a no answer. Now that we've identified the column, we can identify the row. So let's, first of all, to make this easy, let's ask if this trapped emotion, now that we know it's in column A, is it in one of the odd rows? Yes. So that's narrowed it down to 15 emotions out of 60. Is it in row 1 in column A? No. So is it in row 3 in column A? Yes. So for me, identifying this trapped emotion that I have, I'm finding that it is in column A, row 3. That narrows it down to 5 emotions. You can ask about those emotions one at a time and muscle test each one. One of those emotions should test strong for you. At that point, you can ask, do we need to know any more about this emotion? If the body says no, then you can go ahead and use your fingertips or a magnet and simply swipe 3 times over the forehead, over the top of the head to the back of the neck like this. That releases that emotional energy. Once you release a trapped emotion like this, and the process is very, very simple, you may experience positive changes right away. You may feel lighter. You may feel better. It's also possible that for a day or so, you may feel echoes of that emotion as it's actually healing. Releasing as many trapped emotions as you can, as fast as you can, is not necessarily the best way to do this. We recommend releasing no more than about 8 or 10 trapped emotions every couple of days. Our emotional baggage is the single biggest underlying common denominator for all the disease processes that we suffer from. It is the biggest underlying cause of depression and anxiety and phobias and panic attacks and PTSD and eating disorders. It is a factor in every disease process that we have seen in 30 years now. So getting rid of this baggage can help you. It may help you to prevent disease in your future, but it can also help you to unlock the person that you are really capable of becoming. In the next episode, I'll give you more tools to release your emotional baggage and live in your fullest potential.